Welcome back, everybody, to Blast the Process 2. We have yet another mini block here by our man berlindude1. He's doing some Master System and Genesis game tonight. So we have first Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, and then we have Snow Bros, Nick and Tom. Berlindude, how are you, man?
I'm feeling much better right now after that long run today in the morning, and I hope somebody or the others are already also waking up, since it was in the middle of the night in America, I guess, when I was doing my run. So yeah, should be fine, and I hope I can perform definitely decent, since both of the games are strong games in my speedrun.
All right, sounds good. So, are you ready for me to count you down?
Yeah, we can start whenever you want.
Okay. All right, I'll start on go, and I'll start at 3.
Cool.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much. So, yeah, we have here Alex Kidd and Shinobi World. It's actually the last game in the Alex Kidd franchise, and it's a cooperation between the Alex Kidd creators and the Shinobi creators, and it's a very short game according to what could be. So word record is 7 minutes and 11 seconds by me, and yeah, it's a very short game for that time when it came out. It was very expensive, and when I was playing that first time, I was kind of not disappointed, but thinking if I missed something, because I was beating it in 30 minutes and I was worrying why it is so quickly over. So this game is really forgivable, especially as a casual player with a lot of hearts, and as a speedrunner, things can go wrong, of course, what we just had. So I just died. Because this guy normally jumps high, this time he didn't jump high. But we have directly a checkpoint, so it's all good in that case. And interesting part about this game, like I already mentioned, this is a project between the Alex Kidd guys and the Shinobi guys. So you have the same kind of pitchy music from Shinobi. If you ever played the game Shinobi for the Master System or the arcade, you hear exactly the same sound, just a little bit less pitchy. And you have a lot of similarities of enemies and things like that. And here you fight actually somebody you perhaps know. If you watch the face of him, he is big, he throws fireballs, and when you hit him he goes smaller, and he's a famous character from the other franchise of Nintendo. He was actually even called in the early games Mario, but then they changed it in the last moment into Kabuto. But still, the optical graphics, they didn't change, so you actually fight Mario. In this game, what was kind of a gimmick, but they didn't want to get any problems with Nintendo, so they just changed the name and changed the picture, what is showing up. And it's kind of a funny gimmick, definitely. And yeah, still everybody who knows this game knows that we are actually fighting Mario. Here we are doing a small skip. Instead of using the fireball strat, like there are 2-3 strats what Alex Kidd can actually do. You can wall climb, what we are doing right now, and you can use on ropes and things like that a fireball. It's a technique. For the story, okay, this is kind of a little bit tricky, that wall kick. For the story is like Alex Kidd and the Princess of the Dark World were just having fun, and then the bad guy called Hanzo just brought away the princess and wants to take over the world. And now we have the biggest reset point. Here, Haley, you have to attack these helicopters. They're actually from the Alex Kidd 1 game, a little bit looking like. And yeah, you just have to destroy a lot of helis, what we just did. And we already finished 50% of the game, and going forward right now to round 3 with Robster. what is actually a lobster. Like, if you played, like I said already, the game Shinobi, there are so many similarities between these two games. Like in the Shinobi game, there was a guy called Lobster. Wow, these freaking fishes. Yeah, there was a guy called Lobster, and they brought this time actually a real lobster in and called him Robster. So yeah. The interesting part about this game is actually that we have sometimes the situation that we get eaten inputs, what just happened twice right now for me. Since it's an 8-bit system, many times you just get eaten inputs when you're pressing it too early. So you just lose HP and your life and everything. I just showed right now a special jump. That special jump is, you can jump out of the magic tornado. And now we are going forward. The only problem what can happen is that if we game over, we have to start the whole game again, but I just hope that it's not happening. So I will try just to finish it without a game over. We will see. Iframes are already really short in this game also, but you can do here and there some damage boost. Here's the fireball strat, what I just mentioned before, and we are going about to fight that Robster guy before we are going for the last boss called Hanzo. And all should be fine, but you never know. It's a marathon, and in the marathon many things can go wrong. So let's try to not show the game over screen and use the one continue what we get. Like I already mentioned, this game is really forgivable, so hopefully we have not the biggest problem actually. Why is Alex Kidd super deformed and so big? Because he was he got the fusion with the White Ninja, who banned that bad guy 10,000 years ago. So he just got the magic of this White Ninja and merged with him. And now we are going to the last part of the game, round 4, with 3 parts, with 3 fights, and not falling into the ground and things like that. And then the game is already done, really fast. And you can see, even if I already lost 2 it's pancakes for. Even if I already lost 2 lives, we are still on the typical pace of a good run. Like I already mentioned, don't fall here into the ground. There you can have a kind of a thing called fish percent. So you just have to try to stay on top, so you're not having big problems. And on the way there are a lot of HP what you can grab. And that should be actually always fine. And here's a wall kick thing what we are using a lot in this game, double wall kick. And actually every boss can be beaten with a power up weapon. We are not grabbing that because it would take too much time. This was actually the Leather of Truth, what can be giving you even a hit when there is nothing out. But we had luck that nothing came. And here's again Mr. Kabuto, called Mario for many people, throwing fireballs at us. Not very friendly. It's a random thing what he's doing. Now we fight again Robster. The only one we are not fighting is Helicopter. So this guy here, Robster, is throwing a lot of lemons to us. And we have to just be really careful right now. So we have 1 HP for the last boss. Hopefully I beat him, if not we have to do all this stuff again.